Yossi Novi runs this five-star hotel on the Tel Aviv seafront, an establishment which normally welcomes tourists from all over the world and which normally is fully booked in the summer months.
Normally, the pool would be filled with tourists, with not a free chair around. The jacuzzi, which is closed due to directive from the Ministry of Health, should also be full of tourists. During this period, the hotel occupancy rate is normally between 90 and 100%.
But the coronavirus crisis obviously has changed everything.
Right now, there's between a 15 to 18% occupancy rate, so it's very hard. Because normally, 99% of our customers come from abroad, so we depend on them. But given the situation today, our few customers are all Israeli tourists.
Yossi knew how to adapt to this unprecedented situation and review his offer by now addressing the Israelis. More than 40% of Tel Aviv hotels are currently closed due to the lack of foreign tourists.
Tourists are 80% of the hotel market in Tel Aviv, so when coronavirus started, everything fell apart for us. Now we can only count on domestic tourism. In the past, even during difficult times, such as the Intifada or security and geopolitical crises, tourists still came to Israel. Today, there are no foreign tourists left, so we're trying to reach out to the Israeli public. But it's not simple because the Israelis are concerned about the health crisis, which is also economic.
After a record year, 2019, with more than 4.5 million tourists who have visited Israel, 2020 had already started on a high note.
It's hard to say when tourists will come back. For now, Israelis can't go out of Israel, and tourists can come in. So we do believe that for the next few months in the summer and in the holidays in Rosh Hashanah, the Israelis will plan their vacations in Israel. It will be all over in the north and the south, but they will come also to Tel Aviv. We see it already. The hotels during the weekends are pretty full. They have a very nice capacity, and this is why we do think that Israelis can help the city make it through this crisis.
We try to remain optimistic. We especially hope that this pandemic ends as quickly as possible, that they can reopen the skies so that we can once again welcome customers from abroad.
Time is running out. In 2019, international tourism injected roughly $6.5 billion into Israeli economy, a sum that domestic tourism will certainly not be able to match.